If you have not subscribed to my channel, then please subscribe immediately and even share it with your family and friends, and don't forget to like it.
Hey Capricorn, here's your April 2024 prediction. Your home life is chaotic right now. Breaking glassware, plumbing issues, annoying housemates, you name it, you're experiencing it. A lot of this is coming from clumsiness and bad communication, but it feels like a rain cloud is perpetually over your home space. You probably feel this way because you know it's more than just bad communication and absent-mindedness causing this chaos. There's an emotional blockage. We know getting vulnerable isn't your thing, Capricorn, but sometimes it's necessary. The solar eclipse will push you on that need to dig deeper emotionally. Ever heard of the quote, "As above, so below"? Often when the exterior world feels hectic, it's a reflection of inner turmoil. We get so distracted emotionally that we cause mayhem in our lives by being snappy, clumsy, forgetful. What's really eating you up inside? Get to the root of your feelings and you'll notice all the other stuff starts to smooth out, plus, you'll be better equipped to deal with all the ups and downs. As Taurus season arrives, you'll be ready to let your hair down. Go for it, Capricorn. Fun is important, especially when you're holding on to stress. A touch of spontaneity at the end of the month can bring some luck and opportunity your way. Your brainchild is just about ready to be born, but you might have to go through some labor pains to fully bring it into the world. This April, there are traffic jams, communication breakdowns, and written drafts getting crumpled up on the way to your big debut, but try not to see that as a setback. For whatever reason, these friction points are adding the missing ingredient to whatever you're cooking. Your living situation, family ties, and ancestry is also playing a loud role in all of this. From April 1st through 25th, Mercury will retrograde through your 4th house of roots. On April 8th, a solar eclipse punctuates the same place in your chart. There might be a move in your near future, or perhaps just a deeper, braver confrontation of your family history than you've been capable of in the past. Guided by a Mars-Saturn conjunction on the 10th, this bungee jump of healing is perhaps instigated by problems that are manifesting with friends, siblings, and extended family, or maybe it's not that deep, and you're literally just moving because you can't stand your commute. Either way, a new lease on home provides a new lease on life, and perhaps a less avoidant relationship with your past. About that brainchild, though. As the Jupiter-Uranus conjunction perfects on the 20th, you, too, will be ready to pop with a creative genius that's perfected and made more whole because of everything that's been coming up for you this month. Maybe the original version of whatever you were working on was like the first pancake, and your initial frustration with it made the end result better. Maybe this has very little to do with a tangible creation, and more to do with your expanded relationship toward pleasure of all kinds. You are your ancestors to some extent, but you don't have to live under their glass ceiling of happiness. Break generational curses by choosing your own joy. This month is all about getting in touch with your inner desires and allowing your passionate self to come out to play. Don't be shy, go after whatever sets your soul on fire. You're about to throw yourself entirely in a certain creative project, extracurricular activity, or work assignment, all thanks to the new moon's solar eclipse in Aries, aka your fellow fire sign, with hits on the 9th and lights of fire under your already fiery ass. You're a super proud person and you love impressing both yourself and those around you with your amazing skills. Since those skills are getting a cosmic power boost, channel them to crush your goals. Capricorns generally like to keep their emotions bottled up, and I totally get that, but it's not healthy, babe. You need to express how you're feeling, both to free yourself and also to let those around you know where you're at. This month, you won't have a choice. The floodgates are about to open, but I promise that on the other side of the intense emotions is peace and clarity. Have you been pondering a career change? If not, you're about to. And if you have, maybe now is the time to put plans in place to make that move happen. We're in the midst of eclipse season and Mercury retrograde, both of which are known as cosmic wake-up calls. So, wake TF up and go after the gig you've always dreamed of. What's stopping ya? This month you'll feel tempted to throw all the cards in the air by relocating somewhere else. Mercury is in retrograde, so don't sign any forms just yet. But allow yourself to ponder the possibility of moving somewhere different, in order to change your luck. Your family and home life will come into focus this month, Cap, with Mercury retrograde passing through your 4th house of family and emotional foundations. Combined with the solar eclipse, this might cause some childhood emotions to resurface, which could help you reevaluate the dynamics you create with your chosen family. Consider exploring nature with your family this month to deliberately find joy within your domestic relationships. Ambitious Capricorn, April energizes your career goals. After recent setbacks, you're ready to work hard and achieve tangible success. Polish your image and credentials. Seek ways to stabilize your foundations for steady growth. Hard work now builds future rewards but avoids extremes. Pace yourself and don't sacrifice health or relationships solely for status. Delegate and collaborate when possible, you don't have to go it alone. Financially, research investments wisely before committing funds. Pay off debts when possible. In romance, give partners more quality time and affection. Plan memorable date nights. Single Capricorns attract notice through professional circles and mature attitudes. Just avoid preoccupation with work crowding out social life. Remember, there's more to life than climbing the ladder. This month a favorable set of circumstances would create encouraging prospects for your health. Those predisposed to chronic disorders like rheumatism and irregularities like flatulence and excess of wind in the digestive tract would get significant relief. This means that merely normal precaution would ensure that such troubles don't bother you. There are grounds, however, to be careful about any persistent throat trouble. This should be seriously investigated for complications, and thereby treated without any carelessness. Any failure to do this could upset a pleasant and favorable health situation. Apart from this, you do not have any serious grounds for anxiety. This month, you would have excellent opportunities for financial advancement, since the combination of stars facing you is quite favorably inclined. Musicians, actors, painters, dramatists, and other practitioners of the arts are likely to have a particularly productive spell during this coming month, both financially and in terms of creative output. In fact, times would be very favorable, and some of you can expect to reap a rich harvest of sudden gains. Speculation would also prove beneficial and bring in good profits. There is the additional likelihood of some member of the female sex doing you a good turn, which may well prove to be a financial boon. Nothing very encouraging about your career prospects in the configuration of stars that faces you this month. You would be obsessed by a feeling of insecurity in relation to your profession. This would affect all your actions connected with your business or job. Quite possibly you could find yourself working very hard for your objectives, and these would still elude you. You would go in for a change of job, or considerably alter your business operations. All this would, however, leave you unsatisfied. There is the further possibility of a serious conflict with your superiors. This should be averted to the best of your ability. Try to foresee difficult situations and take remedial action well in time. An excellent month for your educational pursuits, since Dame Fortune is in a mood to bless you. Those pursuing dance, drama, music, painting, sculpture and the other arts are likely to have an inspired spell of creative activity, which will bring notable success to at least a few of you. Technical students would also fare very well. Those pursuing crafts and some technical trades would have much cause to be extremely satisfied with their performance. Candidates for competitive examinations would be able to achieve their objectives, but only after a great deal of effort. In fact, in all the success, for most of you, there would be a great deal of hard work involved. This month gains from travel may be quite difficult to come by, since the augury from the stars is not favorable on this score. Singers, painters, dancers and other artists may not find their travels as productive as usual. In fact, some of them could face a setback on this account. You would tend to travel alone and do so mostly by rail or by road, with a fair measure of air travel. A foreign trip also cannot be ruled out. Most of this would be connected to your business or job, though it is quite certain that the desired ends would not be achieved by these efforts. East is the most favorable direction.
Subscribe to Highest Good. Thanks for watching.
To get your daily prediction updates from our team of psychics, subscribe to Highest Good and click on the bell notification and never miss a prediction.